Welcome to Skyblock High Pixel. There's a spider here. Sup? As we all know, customer service stinks. It sucks. Actually, let me get to the game. It sucks. Customer service sucks. It stinks. Okay. Now, I currently work at a customer service job, so I'm not going to talk about the current one I have. I'm going to talk about the one I have before. I'm not going to say where I worked though. I'm going to talk about a couple of stories. The first story I want to talk about is scammers. Yes, I worked for a company, big time company that made lots of money, so of course we're gonna have scam. When at my old job, I worked at a drive-through a lot because apparently I was quote unquote good at it. So I was cashier most of the time. And because of this, I ran into two scammers. Or two people tried to scam me. The first one I'm going to talk about, super simple scammer. Ooh. Super simple scammers, okay? They came into drive-through, and they were, they're a couple, I'm assuming. They came into drive-through and they ordered, simple things. Oh dear. They ordered simple things, and then when they came around, I was cashier and they handed me a $50 bill. Oof. Now, me being the good cashier that I am, I always check bills that are over $20, just in case, just in case. Oh, I didn't. So you know how $50 they usually have watermarks on them. Well, this bill didn't have any watermarks. Excuse my bridging, I'm not very good at it. And so I decided to use our bill checker. We got a bill checker just for this very specific reason. And I used it, and again, there was nothing that indicated that it was a real bill. So I turned around. We had to take our cash register and drive-through was like a step ahead of us, so we have to like step forward. And I said to them, I'm like, hey, your $50 bill isn't real, it doesn't have the watermark or anything. And they're just like, oh crap, are you serious right now? Like, oh crap, are you serious right now? And they're just like, yeah, stuff happens. Like, well, we just got this at like the gas station not too far away, and yeah, there's a gas station. I was like, we gotta go back, so I give them back their fake 50, and I was like, they're like, I'm honestly scared. I kind of don't want to go over there. And like, as I give them their fake 50 back, they have these. When I called them out on it, they had these looks of. Oh crap! Oh shit! Like, she saw through our ruse. How is that even possible? Oh, I ran out of stuff. I'm gonna rob you. So like, oh, I got a kill. No way. He's gonna respawn and kill me almost instantly. Yep, there you go. They just went back, Understandable. I would too be terrified after somebody found out my ploy. So that was the first one. Easy, simple, called them out on it, end of the story. And the next one was this guy. He came in and he wanted, so at where I worked, you couldn't do this. I'm trying not to be specific. Where's my shop? There it is. This guy wanted something that we couldn't do. As like a lot of places can't, they can't do certain things. We couldn't do what this guy wanted, so we got angry over it. I kind of don't want to. He kind of got angry over it. So he's like, oh, this other place let me do it, how it's like that. So we're trying to explain it to this guy. We're like, no, we cannot do that. Please, just, you know, stop asking for it. And like we were just like getting a little impatient, you know, because like that's what happens. And this guy, he ends up like going. He ends up just accepting. He only buys like something small, like $5 worth. And then he gets to the register, and he gives me $100 bill. Now this $100 bill was real. It was. I checked it, which is fine. I was like, great, perfect, whatever. And then can't jump yet. And then like I count out all his change. At this point, he's rushing me. He gets like angry because I'm taking forever, and like I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever. I sure, whatever. I get it. Customers get angry over the dumbest crap. So I start hurrying. I like count out his change, count like twice to make sure I got it all right, because you know I'm that type of person. Like starting to get very angry about the fact that I'm taking forever. So I quickly count his change out to him, because you know I assumed that he was like in a rush or something. So like, you know, I counted really fast. And next thing I know it, this guy calls me back. He's just like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm just like, yes. He's just like, you didn't give me the correct change. You didn't give me the correct change. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. He like holds out this like, when like he starts counting out the change, and like a 20 magically turned into a 1. And I should mention before, like I actually helped him. He had this oh, this guy's still trying to reach to him. He had this $1 in his hand, so I knew there's a $1 in his hand. Sir, please stop. This is embarrassing at this point. I'm trying to speed bridge. Let me help you. I'm not that great at this game, so let me help you. I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir, and I take back all the change. Hey, dude, I'm just trying to help you. Hey, wait, come back down here. Wait, I want to be friends. Wait, I want to be friends. Wait. Oh, bye. So anyway, talking to this guy. Hi. Wait, let's be friends. What happened? Huh? Anyway, as I was saying, so after like I grab back his change, and I counted again, and like, oh yeah, crap, he does have a 20 missing. And I remember him having this $1 in his hand before, and I'm just like, wait a minute, is this guy scamming me? And before I know it, my face turns red, because like, oh crap, this is embarrassing. I'm not sure how to handle this. So I'm just like, so man, I think this guy is trying to scam me. He's trying to tell me I didn't give him his correct change. And she's like, oh crap, okay, hang on 1 second. And she goes back to check. We have a CCTV. I read. We have a CCTV that I can check. So it just like hang tight, and I'm just like, okay. So as time goes on, this guy gets angry and angry and angry at me because I'm, you know, not paying attention to him. And then at some point he's just like, man, please, wait, ma'am, can you fill up this cup of water for me? And we're not really allowed to do that, but at this point I'm just like, whatever. So I grab his cup and I fill it up with water. And then he starts getting more and more nervous because he realizes, oh crap, they might be onto me. So then he calls me back. He's like, wait, ma'am, wait. It's silly me. I actually dropped the 20 on the ground, and I'm just like, oh, ha ha ha, that's funny, sir. And then he, you know, walks out. He just drives away. I'm just like, have fun. You have a great day, sir. So yeah, that was fun. So unfortunately you can't, what I'm saying here is you can't scam me. I'm not an idiot. So at the place I used to work, we weren't necessarily allowed to give out change. Don't ask me why, I have no idea why. We just weren't allowed to open the registers because, you know, it's whatever, it's our policy. It's whatever, it's our policy. So, one morning when we were extremely busy, this lady comes in saying that she had an online order. And I'm like, okay, cool, under what name? And she's like, she gives me her name and everything, and I'm like, okay, cool, 1 second. And I go and I find her name. And then I give her her stuff. And then we're extremely busy, by the way. Like, there's like nobody helping drive through. Poor cashier probably had to do that all on her own. And then she turns around to me and she's just like, oh, can I have change for this 20? And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Our policy doesn't allow us to open our registers. Sorry for the inconvenience. And then she's like, why not? And I said, because it's our policy. We're not allowed to open a register unless you pay for something in cash. And then she's like, there's no way you can open the register? I'm like, no, there isn't. If you want though, if you really need the cash now, if you want to buy something really fast that allows us to open a register. Watch this, I'm gonna dominate this guy. Wait, come back. I'm garbage. Come on. Oh crap. Stop it. No. I'm out of wool. Can you help me? I can't get down. I'm low on health. This is kind of awkward. Oh, you? Where is it? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, I knocked him into the void. Cool. So anyway, as I was saying. I'm garbage. Kill me. So as I was saying, I'm just like, I'm sorry, man, we can't open the register. It's against our policy. And then and I tell her, if you really need to open, I can open register by you buying something real fast. And she's just like, so you want me to buy more things? I'm just like, yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't open the register. And then she was like, well, so you want me to pay more money? Isn't this already enough? She said while gesturing to her bunch of loaded crap. I'm just like, no, ma'am, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I can't, give you what you need unless, because I can't open my register. And then she's just like, well, that's dumb. And I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't know what you want me to do. And then she was like, okay, well, whatever. So and then at the end of the conversation, she's just like, so you can't open the register at all. I'm just like, no, ma'am, I can't. She's like, okay, fine, whatever, and then leaves. I'm like, ma'am, we started this conversation this way. You're gonna end it like that? I'm like, are you kidding me? Let's go over to that guy. Ooh, oh my gosh, I almost fell off the edge. I'm an idiot. Okay, so the next story I want to talk about is, so you know how stores open at a certain time? The people have to be there, before we open to open everything, get everything ready and everything. Well, there's this one guy who decided that he wanted his order early, and I got there a little bit late, as you do. Are they fighting? Ooh. He wants his order done before we open. We can't do that. He wanted it done, we opened at 10 and he wanted it done around 9:30. We didn't have any food prepared. So my friend who was there before me, as I said, I was late. She decided to do the smart thing and take his order so that we could prepare it before, opening. So he was content with that, sure, whatever. So then, as it turns out, we lose track of time. Interesting. And we didn't, prepare the guy's order beforehand, so we had to open the doors, and as soon as we opened the doors, he marches in and then looks at me straight in the eye and tells me that he has an order prepared. And I already know this, so I just like, yes sir, I know, why did I buy another iron sword? I'm like, yes sir, one moment please, give me time to, really focus on everything. Get my bearings in order because we accidentally opened late. Then I come to find out that this guy, that we were a person short. Somebody didn't show up for that shift that morning, and I started freaking out. I'm like, oh crap, are you serious right now? So then this guy starts getting even more impatient with me. He starts getting even more impatient with me because I don't have his order ready. And it was only 10:05. He wanted his order done before we opened, right? And I didn't have his order ready. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, please give me one moment. I'll have somebody around. And plus we had people in drive-thru, then we had people up front still that were waiting for us to get ready. So I had to help them, and then so I made somebody prioritize his order. And unfortunately, my coworker that prioritized his order is petty, and he's seen how he was treating all of us. So instead of rushing his order, he decided to take his sweet old time, prepare his order, make it all pretty. This upset him even more, and I was telling him to hurry up. I'm like, please hurry up, so that he doesn't rip out our throats. Because he's not gonna rip out our throats. And by the time he was done, we called him up to his order, and he was. By the time his order was ready, he was already angry, I'm just like, I'm so sorry, sir, and all that customer bullshit. I'm so sorry, sir, please, whatever. And then I was bring out his bags, and I forgot there's fireballs. I bring out his bags and everything, and I'm just like, what? Did I win? Yeah! No, there's no way did I win? That's a win! I won! Yeah! I won! That won! I won! Yeah! That's the first Bedwars I ever won. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So it's call this guy up for his order, and I started handing him his bags, and he snatched the bags right out of our hands. Me and my coworker, he just reached in and snatched it and just pulled it away very violently. I'm just like, excuse me. I'm just like, excuse me. And the customers behind him were also the same. He's not they're looking at him. What the heck was that? They're looking at him with disgust. You don't do that. And then the day went on and it was normal. I don't know, that was a little insane to me. Kevin won Bedwars. That was awesome. I was distracted by my story too because I had to be kind of focused. So the next story I want to talk about. So this one's a little bit more mild than the other stories. It's just a pet peeve. Maybe I should do a separate pet. Hey, buzz off. A pet peeve I have for customers is when instead of talking, they point. They point at what they want, and I'm just you have words, use them. And I don't ever think thinking, oh, it's kind of ableist of you. Maybe they're deaf. No, we've had deaf customers before, and they're better at explaining what they want than those bozos. Like, we had this very nice deaf customer. Her and her husband were both deaf. And they were extremely nice. I liked them. I was happy to serve them. I wanted to learn a little bit of sign language for them, but like I quit before then. So like these customers would point to their food instead of, asking for it with their, people words. And it doesn't bother me, but sometimes it doesn't bother me because like sure, I don't like talking to people either. But it's even worse whenever you realize that like these people will get mad at you if you don't know what they're talking about. Like, I've had people, like, people would point at the food, and I would try to guess. I'd be like, did you want this item? And they'd be like, no, that's not what I'm pointing at. And I'm just like, okay, what are you pointing at then? I'm like, okay, what are you pointing at then? And then they'd just be like, I don't know. Why don't you guess? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm just like, ugh. I'm like, I'm not here to guess, ma'am. I'm just here to serve your food. So please, if you could tell me what you want, that'd be great. That'd make my life like 10 times easier. But these customers are not here to make your life easier. Customers are here to annoy the crap out of you until you quit. So yeah. Those are my experiences with customers at like the stories where I don't work there anymore. I have like a lot more stories. I just have to think about them. These are the ones that come off the top of my head. So yeah, let's just finish this Bedwars round. Ooh, this idiot's trying to come to my thing. No sir. I got diamonds and I'm not afraid to use them. No. Hey, no. Excuse me. Oh,